Welcome to LatinPerDiem and episode 6 of our series on the Libellus de Memoria of William Perkins. Quid ergo est in causa, quo minus eadem in cerebro et objecta sensuum discernendi, et plenius aestimandi, et recordandi sit facultas. Id etiam in homine explorate constat, intellectum sensus communis et phantasiae vires in se complecti. Id circo non est memoria in occipitis angustiis collocanda, cum potius ad omnes cerebri partes se ipsam fundat. Perkins now continues and says, Quid ergo est? What reason then is there? What therefore is there in causa? What reason? And as we'll see, the subject of this sentence is facultas. What reason is there? Quo minus? Why? Is really what this means. What prevents it from being the case that eadem facultas, the same ability, in cerebro, in the brain, et, three conjunctions. What reason is there why, in the brain, we might say, the same facultas should be? Sit facultas. There should be the same ability of these three things, both of discerning, discernendi, the objecta sensuum, the objects of the senses, and of evaluating them, et plenius aestimandi, and of evaluating them quite closely or carefully, and also of remembering them, recordandi. We have thus these three gerunds, discernendi, aestimandi, and recordandi. The first are from what you might call regular verbs, discerno and aestimo, and the third is from recordor, the deponent verb, to remember. Each one of these is a gerund, that is a verbal noun, not a gerundive, verbal adjective. And the first one has as its object objecta, sensuum discernendi, of perceiving the objects of the senses. The second and third ones have objecta as their implicit objects, and of evaluating these objecta sensuum more carefully, and finally of remembering these objecta sensuum. He says now, it is also, id etiam, in the human being, in the case of the human being, very well established, explorate constat. Constat is an impersonal verb in the third singular, and it means to be agreed. It is agreed that, and it's patterning with this adverb explorate. It is very well established among human beings, in homine, that, now what is the id? It's the clause that follows, that the understanding, intellectum, embraces in itself, and complecti here is a deponent infinitive, that the understanding embraces in itself the vires, the power or the ability of two things, sensus communis et phantasiae, the ability of sense perception, common sense perception, and of phantasiae, image formation. So this is shared feeling, that is what we receive through our senses, sensus communis, and then phantasiae means image formation, and both of these are genitive singular. The conclusion of Perkins' argument here, the id circo sentence, will be in our next episode. Thanks for watching.